My name's Allison, and today I'm going to show you just how to cook a really simple, easy meal. So I've just worked all day, I'm tired. The meal that I'm about to make is one that I would commonly make in our house. It starts with your protein or your meat. So I usually try and find the best kind of grass-fed or wild type meat I can find. So this is grass-fed beef from a local farmer, and I've cooked it up already, but the only prep that I did before I went to work was thawing out the meat. So I've cooked up the meat in the interest of time, and I opened up my fridge and I looked for whatever vegetables I had. So these are typical vegetables that would be in my fridge. Vegetables, of course, are full of the nutrients that our body needs in order to function well. So onions, the good bacteria love onions, and the bad bacteria not so much. So I've got onions here cooking with my beef. And then I cut up some cauliflower. And again, it was just, I looked in my fridge to see what I had that needed to be used up, essentially. Cauliflower. Cabbage is a good one. Of course, the cruciferous vegetables are great for helping your body detox. In here's a bit of ginger and garlic mixed into. Just chuck it in there on top of my cooked beef. And the beef I just cooked in a bit of water. And then I just have some broccoli on top of that to give it some more color. Pretty simple. I'm just gonna add a bit more water. And I'm gonna put the lid on. And that's gonna cook for just a few minutes, not very long. Okay, so our food is pretty well cooked. It took about 5 or 10 minutes. Show you what it looks like here. So just simple. The beef was pre-cooked or almost cooked when I threw in the vegetables. I've got the broccoli, I've got the onion and cauliflower and cabbage, a little bit of ginger and garlic. And now I'm just gonna show you what else I will add to it. So I have some spinach. My goal is always to just get as many vegetables into my family as I can, because the one meal of the day where I have the most control over what vegetables are going into my family is dinner. And so I'm always trying to get as much in as I can, because vegetables really are what are holding all those nutrients that make us feel good, that reduce inflammation, that send disease in the opposite direction. So I'm just going to add in some spinach. I usually throw that in at the end as just another way to get more nutrient density into my family. I also just had some nuts. There's pecans and walnuts and some hazelnuts here. That just kind of adds a little bit more flavor and excitement. And then of course, in order to make it taste extra good, you put healthy fat on it. So we all need healthy fats in our body. The ones that I like best are avocado oil, coconut oil, or olive oil. I tend to put the oil on at the end so that I'm not overcooking it. And so this is avocado oil that I buy at Costco. And I just put a bunch of that on there. And of course the oil makes it taste good. And it also helps to keep us full. And we need fats for our brain, for our hormones. Healthy fats are what our body needs. And then of course some salt. We need a bit of salt. If we're eating a whole foods diet, then we need to add in salt because we're not necessarily getting it from all the packaged foods that we might be getting it from otherwise. There's also, I've got some pepper here to add again to give it a little bit more flavor. And I even have a little bit of Montreal steak spice that I'll throw in just to, I don't know, just for kicks. And that's about it. It's pretty simple. Turn off the stove. Of course, when you add the spice and the avocado oil, it just makes it taste good. And you can really make any vegetables taste good by adding those things. Anyway, thanks for listening. Enjoy.